You know, I've been shouting about Sander for so much now that my voice is actually cracking. This could be a record.
Well, we've had a full card here.
We have, and it's been incredible. It really has. We've seen some big wins. We've seen some knockouts. We've seen some ground out fights that needed to be ground out. And we've seen real intensity and competition from all the fighters. And it really has been. Up next, as you can see, yet more to come. We have here from Brazil, Caio Henrique Pitoli in the red, taking on Radek Vemirovsky, our Czech Republic, and that's another nation to add to
the Czech Republic to
the flag roll. It's a nation roll that we've had. So Czech Republic fighting in the black, and he looks like he can move. He's a lot of upper body strength there. He looks. Let's see how
we'll see what happens here. Another case where we probably have two fighters, two countries that haven't fought each other.
Yeah.
Here.
Once again, we see two fighters right from the get-go getting involved.
A thigh kick that we can hear here, and off of that thigh kick, Brazil taking it back and getting a push kick in there to earn some points there, and another takedown.
So, as you can see, in stark contrast from the last couple of fights, points rapidly being accrued here.
Another thigh kick that we could hear up here, and his corner telling them to just calm down. We've seen that this margin of 1 point or 2 points isn't enough.
Yeah.
So Czech Republic still has to stay in there.
Well, look at that. How about that for upper body strength?
You call a scramble to make the most of that.
Brazil just easing ahead here in terms of points. Generally scored 3 to 4 points ahead of Radek Vemirovsky. But enough being shown by the Czech fighter. Look at that. The whirling, spinning fist didn't quite connect. And yet again, the Brazilian fighter, Caio Henrique, finding points in a messy bout.
It was a very busy fight for the first minute.
Yeah. Exactly. And now moving into the second minute, and he's got a 6-point differential according to one of the judges. Maybe that's 7.
Look at that. He really tried to throw Brazil and ended up being thrown himself. So Brazil is just sort of staying on top of the points and adding to them. That's the strategy.
And that is a very good strategy, and it's looking like with 30 seconds left, and it might be a bit too much for Radek to pull back in one round. He might have to settle himself down and come in for the second round and see what happens.
Well, we have to remember Brazil just watched a struggle with not edging up in terms of the points, and so...
That's exactly right, yes. Well, this is absolutely perfect progression, if I might say it. 15-11, 16-12, 15-11, 14 at current status of round 1 for Caio Henrique Pitoli in the red. And not a bad haul from Radek, 6'5", 7'8", 5. Would have actually won him a couple of bouts against some of the lesser opponents, but not this time. So round 1 clearly goes to Brazil. 16-5, 12-5, 15-7, 11-8, 16-5. As you can see there, just you can see Radek coming in, but leg is grabbed. It's not letting go of it like an iguana. He's just holding on to it. And that's his own kick. That was very nice. Oh, that's an innovative technique too. I think there should be, you know, a book on how to catch air with towels, because that's actually a really good way of doing it. We've seen 3 or 4. Once again, all of this together just shows exactly how hot these fighters can get. It is very cool here in the stadium, but it is an absolute sweatbox up there.
It's the lights the energy, the gear.
Yeah, yeah.
You have the headgear trapping that heat in your head. You have the body gear on. You notice some of the competitors like to loosen that gear, but that's why they have folks putting it on to manage the gear.
And it was impressive. I just noticed from the Czech coaches on the back of their T-shirts it said "Full Czech Sander." It's good to know that they're flying the flag away in Europe.
That's a nice reach over punch, and
this is very
Czech
nice from
Republic
Radek.
Trying to use his legs to gain some points and his reach with his hand.
Well, that was a good. He countered the kick very well with that punch coming in. He's a lot more active now.
There's a spinning side kick from Brazil, and he's ahead in terms of punches. Well, Brazil just added some, but
it's far more evenly matched now, and this is what we were looking for.
Look at that combination of hands to give him the edge on those punches. So here's where his corner told him what he needed to do.
And he's doing well. He's just finding his feet a little bit. And get into the clinch. The points are very close here.
Well, if the Czech Republic kept on this pace, we'd be looking at a third round.
For sure.
We're a minute in, and looks like
it's looking very close.
That's right.
5-4, 3-5.
Two judges either way. He just added some points.
But what a well-balanced round. Coming off the first round, which was a little bit straggly at the sides, and now both fighters are really expressing themselves the way they need to.
Well, Brazil got that thigh kick just a second ago, and now Czech Republic got it back with a takedown. So we're at 6-6, 4-6. We really are.
Yeah, we really are absolutely matched up. This is a great round of Sander. And these last 30 seconds, if they do last like this, means we're going to go into a third.
They will tell the story as far as the Czech Republic is concerned.
Well, he's come out all guns blazing, has Radek Vermirovsky.
Brazil is edging there.
Just, absolutely just, with a couple of points. Oh, would you look at that, at the absolute death of the round.
10 seconds, we're about to hit the 10-second mark, and he's been able to hold off a pretty serious charge by Czech Republic. Just a second ago, a few seconds ago.
A significant charge, yeah. Well, it's another round that looks like it was easily won by Brazil, but it was anything but.
Well, he just thanked his higher power there because he held on.
And that's exactly what he did do, but kudos to the full Czech Sander team, because they really did get his game going in the second round, and that really, it helps me just kind of think about what we're going to expect over the next few days with the quarterfinals and the semifinals. The fact that there'll be more fighters that are more adept at changing their strategy within rounds to come back and fight, and how these points are going to really accrue when that happens. I almost forgot his. Don't forget, you got to stand on that. You got to say yes, and he looks really downbeat, but it was a great performance from him, and fantastic for Enrique Pitoli. He makes it to the round of